Internet is not working. Okay, I think I got it working now.
Welcome to the story of one yoga entrepreneur's quest to move from his job life into one where yoga is the main focus. We're over half a year in and things are just getting started. This is the Yoga Dream Journey. Welcome to another week of the Yoga Dream Journey, and it is Sunday. I actually have to go to the grocery store because I need to get a very important prop for my yoga videos. I am now finally getting back to being on a regular publishing schedule with the YouTube channel. So I need to pick that up right now. Frozen pizza, a very integral part of the yoga skit / video. It's all gonna make sense, I promise. It's now Monday and I'm eating some cold leftover pizza from the pizza I just bought, and very super important part of the video I just made. I can't show it to you yet because it's not done. Where I teach at the studio, I have to record a couple more things to get the video completely done. And I know last couple weeks I've been in a little bit of a funk, right? But I feel really, really good this week because I'm getting back on track with creating content for YouTube. And the content strategy I was telling you about last week, it's all about getting that content schedule drafted out and ready to go. More yoga classes, more informational yoga videos is finally written out and done, and I can now start executing on that. So 3 very big pillars, right? YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, and I'm really gonna focus on pushing through all of those. But I still have stuff to edit here and stuff to work on the website, and I have to eat, then gotta go to the studio and make all that happen as well. So as soon as that video is done, I will show you. Okay, I just got back from yoga. I got all my stuff recorded. I got a package. Actually, I got 2 packages. What's YouTube good for other than like unboxing stuff, right? Short story behind book. I come home one night and I see this package on my front door, and I thought it was the headphones that I ordered, but totally not. It was this book right here, Stream Punks, YouTube and the Rebels Remaking Media. And what's crazy is I just learned about this book because Casey Neistat just interviewed the Chief Business Officer of YouTube. He's the one who wrote this book. And it's really great because he talks about his insights as to his passion behind why he loves doing what he does at YouTube. And that's because as a child, he had no access to mainstream media. He lived in Czechoslovakia behind the Iron Curtain. And now he lives in America. He's the Chief Business Officer for YouTube, and he is really just writing and talking about how all these kind of new rebels are redefining how media is created and produced. It's a very macro book, right? But anyway, I didn't know that this book was coming to me. I had no idea. And I thought it was my mom or my dad or something. So I'm sitting here figuring out who did this. Turns out it was my good buddy, Josh. So Josh, I know you're watching this. Thank you, brother. And as for these guys, the headphones, the sound quality is really great. I mainly got them for running. So the real test is gonna come when later today I take these puppies on the street and put them to the test. Oh my God. I just did 6 miles. Headphones are awesome. I'm exhausted. And I did it in just barely under an hour. Okay. Oh yeah, also, I finished up the video, all the 3 different edits for Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram, because you have to chop them all up different. So, check it out. What's the best way to move from plank into down dog, and how do you best set yourself up for success when doing this transition? I want to share things I think about in my personal practice, as well as strategies I use while instructing a class. You may have fidget feet syndrome, where you're constantly second guessing where to put your feet after you make this transition. You may be looking up when you come into down dog, and this habit is usually formed when you first start learning yoga. You look up to the teacher for guidance because you want to see how they do it. Okay, class, coming into downward facing dog. You gonna demonstrate this? Oh. Don't push back into down dog. Now, I'm super guilty of saying this in my classes because it's kind of the easiest way to get people to move from plank into down dog. Instead of pushing back, it may be better to encourage students to lead with your tailbone instead. Let's look at a few tips on the actual transition right now. Step number 1, solid plank alignment. And this may mean coming slightly more forward than you're used to. Shoulders slightly beyond those wrists, high on those toes, and your core is gently engaged. Step 2, lead with your tailbone. Please lead with your tailbone as you come into downward facing dog. That lifting and raising is one of the most important parts of down dog. And if you think about pushing too much, you may have a little bit of some unnatural rounding in your spine. Step 3, keep your knees soft. Keeping your knees soft, as in not locked, will really help you to lift that tailbone, and also it gives you something to strive for in your down dog. Stay forward in your plank, lead with your tailbone, and keep your knees soft. And now that we know how all of this works, let's look at making it fancy. By now we know not to look up as you come into down dog. In other words, we need to relax our neck and not look up. Because this habit can be so hard to break, I've come up with a perfect solution to help keep your neck relaxed as you do this. You're going to need a frozen pizza. Simply remove the pizza from the plastic wrap and place it about 2/3 of the way up on your mat. Now you'll have that motivation to keep your neck long and close to the mat. Let the aroma and the prana of the pizza seep deep into your neck and relax those muscles. This is a very powerful technique, and if you use a fully cooked pizza, then the aroma and the prana coming off of the pizza may be too strong, your neck would relax too much, and you could end up damaging that throat chakra. And that's the video. Really stoked I got to show you the whole behind the scenes of making everything this week, and I am so stoked because I'm finally back on track putting up content on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram after the major hurdle of getting the website up. So yeah, things are going great. Let's move into the last act. Thank you for joining me on this journey. The rest of the week today is really kind of editing the vlog over here and getting that ready to post. So yeah, I'm really happy to be back on track finally. I love you guys like so much. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate and value your attention. And it would mean the world to me if you would share this with somebody. If you get some value out of it, and if you like yoga, they like yoga, the entrepreneur journey, all that stuff, share it. I really appreciate you watching. So, I love you guys. Take care. Stay tuned for the numbers. They're coming at ya.